So our chance this morning for problem solving is you're going to move to small groups, which means your conversation stays at tabletop. Your help is you raise your hand or you ask your friend. Mostly you're asking your friend because you're working in groups for your problem solving. Your activity is you can move among your group to help build or to write. Your participation is you're within your groups and you're working with your group. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer. At this time you can begin. So you have to have your reader, you have to have your builder, and you have to have your writer. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. So go ahead and begin. Your group of 3 here can move together at Carly's desk. So Peyton there. Okay, who's your reader here? Okay, make sure you read Gabby.
6. Okay, then. Okay, we already have the problem done. But you gotta read it.
You guys need to work on building it. So what do you know about what is the question asking you is what you need to determine. What do you know about the question? What are the facts you know about it? Okay? And then decide how you would solve it. Would you add, subtract, skip count, or do your line? Okay, you decide. You have to decide how would you do that. You think about it and how you could do. Okay, sir, are you doing your job? No, you're not. Why not? Okay, do your job. Your job as the writer. Okay, so what you could do, can you do addition to prove if your answer is correct? Can you check it? Can you add 7 plus 6 to see if it equals 13? To see if you're right? Okay, try that. And that may give you, you can use your fact families or your related facts to find that.
Add 6 more.
What you would want to do is if you have, what they say, you had 13 and you took away 7. So now you have 6, 7, like that. So now what it's saying is, so you have 6, 7. So now if you added 7 back, would you get that same number that you subtracted from? Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Add it to this 6. Add 7 blocks to this 6, 7, and see what you get. You could probably use these right here, right? Because these are left over, so try that. Try counting out 7 of those to add to the 6.
Equals 7. 30. No, 20 minus 13. Right? No, yeah.
Right now, we're doing group work. So you should be discussing. Remember, and this is also, you have to think about it. You're going to have to work the problem out. Then you have to answer the question. It's not going to be just a simple number answer. It is actually asking you to go more into thought. So read your question again to make sure you don't just have a number answer. We'll see.
Okay, now I think we're good now. 7. I think we're good now.
This one? Fewer. Fewer bugs. Okay, Andy, does Andy have fewer, more or fewer bugs? Rubber? Bugs. Okay, stop where you're at. Eyes are on me. Thank you. Miley. Eyes are on me. I'm gonna have Bria's group, you're gonna go talk that Chase's group, Katie, and then what we're doing is we're gonna teach each other how we did it now. So I'm gonna pair you up into groups and you're gonna teach each other for a couple minutes, and then as a class, we'll go over it. Okay, then Miley, you guys go this way, and then I'll listen to your guys, okay? And I'm setting the timer again.
Oh, I have to.
When the timer goes off, I depend on me.
You're the better? Okay. We got I teach 7 of them, 9, 10, 11. I teach you right? Okay. No.
Andy has 13 rubber bucks. He gave a friend 7. And Andy has more or fewer than his friend now.
Does Andy have more or fewer bugs than his friend now? Explain. So, I'm reader.
Okay, so now, did you answer the question now? Did you put more or fewer? Does he have more? Or fewer?
So now you're done.
Fewer. Because if we did the greater and less than,
Like that little alligator. You two got it?
you would, the alligator would keep a
I'm
bigger number and you would have a bigger number.
not listening to you. I'm doing my
I have a sprint, right? Because his friend has 7.
And he has 13. What about I don't write on my board?
And he only has 6, correct?
A friend is 7, right? Does Andy have more or fewer?
Very good. Way to go, guys. Keep that in your head.
Do we have more or less?
You should be teaching your whole group. Over here, you should have taken turns on how to teach.
Are we done?
Okay? No, because I have 2 people here with whiteboards that are completely erased. How do I know what your group, how your group discovered? Teaching again, you bring your whiteboard over, all your information, and you teach it to them, and then they teach you to them. Okay? Right. You got a couple, you got 54 seconds. Okay, have you taught? Have we all?
Yes, I did. Let's say that I gave you 7 and I have 6 3 rubbers, 13 rubbers, put bugs. He gave my friend 7 of them. Now,
Nicely done. I want you to return to your seats. Thank you. I like how you're still at level 0. Champ. Okay, we're going to go over it together. Right now, we shouldn't have anything away. We should just be sitting at our seats. Okay. Okay, Katie, will you read the problem of the day? Kylie, we're at our seats. Thank you.
Andy has 13 rubber bags. He gave a friend 7 of them. Does Andy have more or fewer bugs than his friend now?
Okay, what is the question asking us? What is the question asking?
He's asking if his friend has more than him or fewer.
Okay, so it's asking more or fewer is what it would be asking us. Now, what are 2 facts we know? What are 2 facts that we know?
Two facts are, I forgot what I said.
Okay. Decker.
We know that he had 14 wobble bugs.
Okay, had 13. We know that. Okay. What's another fact? He gave. So what would we know to do? What do we need to do if we gave? Haley?
Subtract.
We're going to subtract. And what were we going to subtract?
13 minus 7 equals 6.
13 minus 7 equals 6. Okay, so far, have we answered the question? Am I done here? Is this my steps?
No.
Okay. Decker, what would be our next step?
We would add 13. We would add 7.
Okay, we can double check our work. So we would, what?
Add 7.
And
6.
6. That's how we can double whoops, I said 6. What did I put up there? Whoopsie. Okay. And 7 plus 6.
Here.
Okay.
13.
13. Now, I answered my question though?
No.
What would the next step be? Okay.
13 minus 6 equals 7.
Let's see, what did it ask? Does Andy have more or fewer bugs than his friend now? Chase?
Fewer.
Fewer. How do we know that?
Because we subtracted and add 7 plus 6 equals 13, and then we did 13 minus 6 13 minus 7 equals 6.
But also, what are we looking at when we say, if his friend has 7, let's think about this. If his friend had 7, we know because he gave his friend 7. How many does that leave Andy to have? How many? You all can answer.
6.
6. So now if I look at it and I did greater than, less than, what would I be? How would I read this? 7 is greater than 6. So what does Andy have? 6, which is fewer. Very good. Okay. All right. And that is how we're going to open up our lesson today we're just going to do, again, 2-step word problems using addition or subtraction. Right now, if you have a whiteboard or a marker or building materials, I want you to go at a level 0 to put those things away. Paper passer.
It's me and Carly.
Okay, Carly, since you're cleaned up. Everybody else, you may put your math books away. I have one sheet we're going to do. Conversation level 0. Now we're at champs. We're going back to our champs.